Yes, hello everybody. This is Ray from Race United, and I'm back again. This today is a great day, and it's a milestone of my live phone-in shows. Today is definitely a milestone of my live phone-in shows, and I'm excited about it, guys. So we're going to talk about a lot of things, and the milestone I'm talking about is it's 25 episodes, my guys. 25 episodes of this live phone-in show. So let's just celebrate this 25. We're talking about a quarter of 100 episodes. Come on, let's give it some likes for that. You know what I mean? Because I didn't even know I was gonna go past one episode of the live phone-in show, and here we are with 25 episodes of the live phone-in show. So let's all give ourselves a round of applause and enjoy this. Today is going to be a special day, of course. I'm going to talk about a lot of things. We've hit some milestones this week. So I'm going to talk about the milestones we've hit. I'm going to also talk about a space that I've obviously created for next Friday on Twitter. So if you want to join that, that's going to be very, very interesting. I'll talk about that later on in this show. Again, I'm also going to talk about the fact that we've got to 35 plus million engaged pioneers and counting. I'm going to talk about that. I'll also definitely talk about the success of the consensus, which should determine the higher price of Pi. That's the video I released before. We will actually delve deep into that. So I'll talk a lot about the consensus today. Definitely talk about that. However, without further ado, you know what to do. Smash that like button, guys. Smash the subscriber button if you haven't yet done so. Become a member of the channel. I'll actually talk about that as well, because there are some things I want to do with my members. So that I can't do with anybody. So my members will definitely enjoy certain things. If you realize earlier, the past few weeks, I've been restricting chats, live chats to members. So today, you guys are lucky. It's only to subscribers. The next time it's going to only be restricted to members. That's just to get people a little bit more serious with things. Do you know what I mean? We ain't messing around here. We ain't messing around. So guys, don't mess around. All right. And obviously, let me know where you're watching from. All 19 of you. Smash the like button. Don't forget that. It's very important to me. And obviously, if you share the content, that also helps what we do over here. It makes YouTube know that you're interested. You're trying to share it for others to be interested. All right. So we do have 35 million plus engaged pioneers and counting. This is a milestone we've hit as a whole, as a team. Pi is what I'm talking about. Pi Network is what I'm talking about. We've hit 35 million. You know what? I'm going to take this mic out so I can speak for everybody to hear. You know what I'm saying? So we've hit 35 million. Now, 35 million is a huge milestone. A lot of people can only dream of. Do you know what I'm saying? They can only dream of. But we have hit that. You get what I'm saying? We have hit that. We've hit 35 million. So I remember when we hit 25 million last year. I was so excited. I was so ecstatic about it. And I remember making a video about it. I think I went live when we hit 25 million. And that's 6 months ago. And fast forward 6 months later, we've hit 10 plus million more in addition to that. In just 6 months, 10 million people are active. 10 more million people are active on Pi compared to 6 months ago. That is ridiculous. So we're talking about 35 plus million people. We are going to be officially, once we launch on the exchange, I'm going to say this, and if you like, you can clip it if you know how to clip YouTube, footages. Pi is going to be the biggest cryptocurrency there's ever been, 100% and hands down. Pi is going to be, I can tell you that, Pi is going to be. It's not official, but I can also tell you that Pi is, at the moment, the platform with the most interaction, hands down. Do you get me? So we are doing things that others can't do. We are doing things that others can't do. So you know what? Anything I say, if you love it, you smash that like button. It's a shame that we can't smash the like button a million times. If we could, we would, but we can't. So 35 million makes me ecstatic. It makes me happy. You know what I'm saying? So I personally would say that look, um, we will definitely hit 50 million before the year ends. I believe so. So that's 15 million engaged pioneers, of course. So we will hit 50 million before the year ends. 100 million is far fetched, but we will hit that. But the fact that the mining rate has got lower and lower, as long as our pi rates or pi value or price is high, people will keep joining pi no matter what. Do you know what I mean? So pi is just going up and up and up. The sky's the limit, and we'll keep going and going and going. So if you're just joining, I need you to know that on Friday the 20, what's today's date? Friday the 27th of May, I have a space that I created myself. I am going to be the host, so you can join. And when you join, I have a code anyway, so I'm a bit. It's a bit difficult for me. So when you join on Friday, 27th of May, I'm going to be hosting I'm going to be hosting a space there. So you're invited. Go to my Twitter page, and you will see it there. Share it with people so they will all attend. It's very important that you do that. And so, if they all are able to attend, we will discuss some topics there, which I've actually captioned. Let me check and see. So I'll read the exact caption I gave it. So I gave you a good caption. To be honest, I did give you a good caption. Let me see what the caption is. Straight away. So the caption is, where is it? What's the caption? Let me just go straight. Let me actually pin it to the profile. Yeah. So the caption is, um, how have you contributed to the transcendence of Pi network? Now, it's simple English. It's nothing difficult. I'm just trying to, sound a bit great with the English language, but it's just simple. How have you contributed to the transcendence of Pi network? Think over it, and when you get there, share how you have transcended or how Pi network has transcended every barrier. So we are going to talk about that on Friday and amongst other things as well. Now, obviously, let's pay some respect to all the paying members of the channel. All the paying members of the channel, let's pay some respect to them. So I'm paying homage to them. Thanks to all of you. Whatever amount of money you pay to the channel, it will be back into the channel and help the channel grow. So much respect to you. I'm going to create some content for only you, which nobody can see unless they're members, of course. Even if you share it, it will never go unless you're a member. Many thanks to my Ukrainian viewers, of course. Now, I've got a surprise for you with the Ukrainian viewers. It will shock you. Remember, recently I said they were the seventh country with the most views on my channel. Fast forward today, they are officially number two. Ukraine is now the country with the second most views of my content. Can you imagine that? Ukraine is now the second most views of my content. Listen, if Ukraine can watch my channel, if only Ukrainians watch my channel, I will be delighted. And I've got a lot of people watching. I've got Nigerians, Americans, Ghanaians, Indians, Pakistan, Philistines, oh, uh, Philippines people, Indonesians, and so on and so forth. But the fact that Ukrainians are now second, they stand second on the most views of my content. Listen, I respect all of them. I respect all of them. So I haven't got a lot to say about that. All I can say is thank you so much to all my Ukrainians, and guys, you can also help me thank them. Let me know where you're watching from as well, so I can give you a shout out. Today it seems like people don't want to talk. Um, I've got a cold, please, guys. So bear with me, okay? I'm hyperventilating at the moment, so please bear with me. Whew, it's so difficult when you have a cold. I'm drinking ginger blended with cloves and lemon with no sugar. So, because I need that to clear my sinuses and my throat. Let me know where you're watching from, please. Today, the phone in is going to start very, very early. So, I'm going to share the link. And you can speak within context or ask any question as well, as long as it's reasonable. Oh, guys, please forgive me. Of course. So I've shared the link. The link is on the screen. You can see the link. If you want to phone in, don't phone in yet. Just wait till I finish. I'm finishing because if you phone in now, I may not be able to respond to you because I still have to finish talking. But before that, let me give shout outs to people and let me see where they're all watching from. So I've got Akinfenwa Ajiboye. Finally, we have been waiting. Welcome, bro. Yeah, thank you. I've got the Wiz. Come on, destroy that like button. The Wiz is saying that. We've got Brian Alexander, my guy, saying hit the likes. Pioneers, of course, hit that like button. It takes only a microsecond. Good day, bro. Ray. Brother Ray, smash the like button, Pioneers from Kano, Nigeria. And then we've got the Wiz, obviously, yeah, 35 million. My entire country has 3 million. Yeah, I know. Jamaica is just a few people, but 35 is like Jamaica how many times over? Almost 12 times over. I got Joseph Bala saying, hello, brother. It's a beautiful day here in Germany. Happy to be here. It's a beautiful day in London as well. I mean, in the UK. Tomorrow's going to go downhill a little bit, but it's a beautiful day at the moment. So we thank God for that. No, UK took over US. No, they never did. They never did. UK, they don't even watch my content. Trust me. UK, they don't watch my content. They love football, soccer so much that they don't give a who about Pi Network. I'm telling you that. I mean, listen, it's a shame, but it doesn't matter. You guys are watching, and I'm happy about that. UK, they're very difficult to convince. You can't convince UK people much easily. They're very difficult people. They're smarter than, quote unquote, smarter than everybody. They know more than everybody. So, when you tell them things, they don't want to lie. They're like, oh, yeah, yeah, I don't believe that. That's nothing. That ain't shit. Blah, 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 blah. That's what you hear. But anyway, we're one world. So if the UK don't take my stuff, I don't mind if Nigeria and the USA and Ukraine and all the others are taking my stuff. I give praise to all those people, my guys. Nate Hawthorne say Pi Core team acts like the Illuminati. They keep everything in secret. They're not gonna tell you, my friend. They're not gonna tell you. I can tell you that. If they do tell you, you're gonna tell everybody, and then the word spreads. And if it doesn't happen, everybody's gonna be like, they're not great. So they're not gonna tell you, I'm afraid, Nate. But Nate, please make sure you smash that like button. If there's any information that I've got, I will give you. You get what I'm saying? I'll give you my recorded videos. I may not give you live because live, I don't like going live for certain things. So I would, in my recorded videos, I'll break it down a bit and tell you what news I've got. And remember, it's all from sources. They're not verified. Remember that. So sources, reliable sources, of course, sources with better information than a lot of us. You get what I'm saying? So they're the ones I can never name them, never. Otherwise, they'll never give me any information anymore. So I'm like the conduit between the core team or people of the core team and you lot. So me and him are the conduit. So I fall for your side. He's on the other side. He knows stuff. The core team doesn't know he's giving me information. They don't know who he is. So that's why it surprises me that I don't get a lot of views because I've got so many. I've got sources like 3 sources from not directly but indirectly from the core team, and the information I give are mostly on point. You get what I'm saying? But I tend not to get a lot of views. And I don't know why. Maybe there's a reason for that. I don't know why. But I'm not worried about that. What I'm worried about is misinformation. I don't like misinformation. So I try to give you good information, good and concrete and well sourced information. So it doesn't matter. Let's keep it going. I got Ben Tech here, watching live from Ghana. Yes, my guy Ben Tech. I've got God's Power Ekukoros, obviously from Nigeria. So I should keep the good work of. I'll do my best. I'll always do my best. Christian Wipik or Vipik or whatever name that is. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. But Christian, looking fresh, Raymond. Another great show. Thank you so much, Christian. I appreciate that. Do you know what I mean? So let me just go back to the caption. Obviously, I've given props to Ukraine, and the main caption, of course, is Pi Network Live Phone-In Show, episode 25. Let's not lose track. It's episode 25 of the Live Phone-In Show. Again, if you're new here, let me let you know something. If you've just joined, on the 27th, which is Friday of this month, I am going to host a show on the space of Twitter, and it's my show. I'm hosting it. I don't think I have a co-host, but I may choose 1 or 2 people to speak, a few people to speak, and obviously raise up your hand in a disciplined way, virtually, of course. I allow you to say, but the caption of it is: Have you contributed to the transcendence of Pi Network? go to my Twitter page, like it, follow me there. Trust me. Now I'm doing a lot of stuff on Twitter as well. I never used to, but now I am. So if you want some information, come there. I can't release videos of certain things, so we discuss everything on the space on Twitter. You get what I'm saying? Come there, let's have conversation there for an hour and a half or 2 hours, and that would be really, really great. Okay, so let me know if you're going to join, and if you will join, smash that like button. Tell me inside the comment section, the live comment, that you're going to join, and so I can also uh, take you to your word. Don't forget, it's a live phone-in show, so you can phone in as well and contribute. Fred from Ghana, of course, is repping. That's great. All right, so I'm going to speak about one of the main topics, of course, the caption itself. A successful consensus should determine the higher price of Pi. I released a video this week. Now, this video, to me, is a great video. It hasn't got the views I expected, but it's a great video, and I'm glad. I've got 1,000 views at the moment. I should get 5,000 views minimum, but I've got 1,000. So, guys, share that video because that video is really, really good. The information I put out there is concrete information. Now, a successful consensus should determine the higher price of Pi. What did I mean by that? What did I mean by a successful consensus? And then, of course, the higher, which I put in quotes, price of Pi. If you've noticed over the last month, I've been talking a lot about things relative to the price of Pi. Most videos I do are related directly or indirectly to the price of Pi. Now, the consensus during this enclosed network will be the one that determines the price of Pi. But how high relatively is that price going to be? Nobody knows. All we know is we are beginning to narrow the price down. The price of narrowing down. You get what I'm saying? It's narrowing down slowly. And the consensus is definitely going to determine that. Now, when I say the consensus, it's not going to be agreed amongst everyone. It will be the transactions that happen. So if I'm buying something from somebody, or the person is buying something from me, and we use Pi as the main source of payment, then if we agree that I'll charge at a rate of $1,000 per Pi, then whatever the person pays me, we're agreeing that it's going to be at $1,000 per Pi. So if the person is buying the stuff worth $100, he's going to pay me 0.1 Pi, which is 0.1 Pi. You get what I'm saying? If the person is buying it for $10, he's going to pay me 0.01 Pi. You get what I'm saying? So this is how it's going to be. If he's buying it for $10,000, then he's going to pay me 10 Pi. If we agree on the $1,000 per Pi price. Now, if we hover around the $100 to $1,000 or $1,000 to $10,000 or $1,000 to $3,146 or $314, then obviously it would be closer to higher price. If we hover around $1, $5, $3.14, $10, they will be hovering around the mid-range of price, or $100. If we hover around 10 cents, $1, $3, 14 cents, and so on, we're hovering around the lower end of the price. So this is what I'm trying to say, relatively. To me, a higher price will be from $100 towards $10,000. That's a higher price. A mid-range price would be from $1 to $100. And lower price would be from very low to about $5. You get what I'm saying? So this is what I'm trying to say with the success. So the success, a successful consensus should, not could, should determine the higher price of Pi. And I put higher in quotes for a reason, because higher to me may be lower to somebody. Higher to somebody may be lower to me. So it's relative. Therefore, it determines a higher price to me, and I've given you the range. If it ranges from $100 to $10,000, it determines a mid-range price. If it ranges from $1 to $100, oh sorry, yeah, let's say $5 to $100, and then it determines a lower price if it ranges from somewhere below $1 to about $5 or $10. You get what I'm saying? So that is the range, my friends. That is the range. You learn from that, you listen to that, work out your own ranges and see what's higher for you, what's mid range, and what's low end for you. You can look at that. That will be something that you learn. Guys, the link is on there in the chat. I can pin it to the screen so you can. Where's the link? Yeah, it's here. Yeah. So you can phone in and help me out. Yeah, because I'm finding it hard to speak at the moment. My nose is blocked. All right, so I've got Nate here say once Pi blows up, Ray will be the biggest YouTuber in the world. Ray, the world has not woke up yet. You're right. You're right. They're still asleep. I think they're in hibernation at the moment. They are in hibernation, I believe so. Hibernation, seriously. Rewan, it's been a while. I've seen you, my guy. You've not been speaking today. I dare you to speak today, my guy. It's been a long, long time. I haven't heard from you. You've not been here. Let's hope you're all right. Let's hope you're all right. Mohammed Rashid, where will Mask KYC. I don't want to talk about that. So we've got Chris, my guy here, obviously. Yes, Chris, you all know him from Pi USA. Yes, my guy, of course. Chris is saying smash the like button. Listen, I'm gonna let Brian bail me out because I'm a bit tired at the moment. Let me let Brian bail me out. Yes, Brian, my guy, what's happening, man?
Good morning, everybody.
Yeah, my guy, what's happening? What's happening? I'm a bit.
What's happening, Ray?
I can't really talk, man. I'm really finding it
I
hard.
see, I see, I see you having a little problem this morning, man. You ain't feeling too good, huh?
No, I've not been feeling good for the past 3 days. Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's all good. We appreciate you being here, man. Listen, man, everybody, uh, these shows, Ray brings these shows to y'all so that he can give you this content. This is stuff that people don't really understand about Pi. So I want everybody to understand also that Pi is something new to everybody. So it's new to Ray, it's new to me, it's new to Chris, it's new to Joe, all our groups, Rays United, Pi Network Germany, Pi USA, all of us that are doing these things are putting this stuff together for you guys. So it's very important also that you share this content because as we are learning, me and Ray and Chris and Joe, we are we are taking you guys with us like the core team is taking us with them. So when Ray gets this information, he gets it and he gives it to you because Ray is just learning this stuff too. Now, don't get me wrong, Ray is learning at an astronomical speed now. He is learning at an astronomical speed. I'm so proud of you, man. You are going fast now. You are going fast. I'm trying to keep up with you now. At first, I'm like, man, Ray way behind. Man, Ray, you have went in super speed mode. So I know that all the time and effort you are putting into this is important. That's why he's asking you to become a member of the channel because Ray got a job. Ray got kids.
Oh
He
yeah,
has to do other things so
definitely.
that when you become a member of the channel, it just helps. And I don't want you guys to think that Ray is just asking for
No,
that,
no.
because it's just very important. It's
Yeah.
very important. And it was a good comment that was made just a minute ago, and it said that Ray is going to be the biggest YouTuber in the world when
Well,
Pi blows up.
there's a
There it
comment
goes.
by Nate.
That is 100% true, Ray.
Yeah,
Watch
that's
what
Nate.
happens. You're going to be the biggest YouTuber simply because of the work that you're putting in now.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't have nowhere near the amount of viewers. Listen, Nigeria has a tremendous following right
I
here
know. I know.
for you, Ray. So
100%.
whatever you did for them, man, a shout out to them.
Yeah.
Now, that comment that I made too about the UK, I meant to say Ukraine.
Oh, Ukraine. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Ukraine
Didn't
are
they
second
pass
now.
up the United States?
Yeah, they're second now. They're
Oh
second.
man, I'm hurt, man. Y'all, United States, we slacking over here, man.
No, but the
Ukraine,
thing
I'm
is,
like,
no, no,
damn.
no. The thing is, yeah, with Ukraine, they don't watch it for too long. You know, they watch it for like 30 seconds, 1 minute. They don't watch it for too long because obviously we understand the reasons why. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
The
They
network
got things
is
going
very
on.
exactly. So me, I appreciate even if it's 1 second. But in the
Man.
United States, people watch it longer. Like they watch it for 10 minutes, 12 minutes, 15 minutes. So there's a disparity there. So even the fact that they have a lot more, if you look at the hours they watch, it's not anywhere near what America watches. America is the second. They have the second hours that they've put into my channel. Nigeria is the first, and America is second, and then we've got India, and then I think the UK, and then Ghana. So yeah, so those are like the top five that watch my channel longer. But as in the number of people watching, Ukraine is number two. You get what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Yeah, Ukraine is number two.
Proud of that. Proud of
Yeah,
that.
yeah, they're
So
number.
Ray, this price, the consensus price, man, that's a little, that, me still, me,
Yeah,
my crazy self.
yeah, yeah,
Everybody think I'm crazy, you know, but I still think, listen, I still think I'm gonna be shocked, really, with what's
I will be.
going on,
I will be shocked.
because the consensus prices, like China has a tremendous amount of pioneers down
Yeah,
there,
yeah, yeah,
and their consensus price is starting very, very high,
yeah.
very high.
Very high. Yeah, very high.
And I'm talking about some ridiculous numbers.
I've seen it.
And they can technically do that
Yeah,
because of the amount of pioneers they have. I saw a
absolutely.
video just the other day of some pioneers in China. It had to be, it had to be 1,000 of them
Yeah,
standing together, all with their Pi phones in the air,
yeah,
saying, "Send us all your Pi." I can hear it. Like, we don't care about nothing. Send it all. They're strong over there.
yeah. They
So,
are.
so their consensus over there is gonna kind of drive the price over here.
Yep,
So, if us as pioneers want that type of price, we're going to have to be making our consensus a little higher. Listen, we got some valuable stuff going on right here. Okay, this stuff is valuable, and everybody knows it now. So you are sought after. What we have is very important. People
yep,
want it. We can say what we want it to be, just like they are over there saying that that's what they want it to be. Why should we sell it for less over here?
yeah,
I'm agreeing with them. I saw a
yep.
dude that said, listen, I saw a big investor. He's an anonymous investor. But
Yeah,
when that dude said $1 million, I almost fainted.
yeah. Absolutely,
He said
absolutely.
1 million. I said, wait a minute. I had to think back to myself, and I said 10,000. That's what I said. And when he said 1 million, I said, man, do you know that makes every pioneer that has a
A
thousand
millionaire.
coins?
Yeah, a millionaire.
They
Yeah,
are like
multi-millionaire.
astronomically rich.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay. But I listen, do you see that? Ray should be a team member of the core team. Get on
yeah.
in there, Ray. I like that.
That's what
You
Aaron
work
said.
hard, man.
Yeah,
We
that's what
work
Aaron.
hard.
Aaron said that. And
Yep.
obviously, we've got Miodrich here saying that let's go. We're going to have a tremendous prize. This is valuable. We need to take a stand. Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, in recent times, you and I, we do a lot of things behind the scenes on Twitter and on Facebook and all of that. And one thing I've realized is that the consensus is beginning to shape up. It's beginning to shape up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's beginning to shape up. And what I'm seeing right now, the price is very, very high. I'm telling you, it's very, very high. And you know what? You said something on Twitter or so. You said something which I obviously shared, and you said that look, with all the cryptos crashing, that is making way for Pi because
Yes.
yeah, with Pi having the platform we have and the backing that we have from individuals, remember, we are not sponsored by anybody. We are sponsored by ourselves together, collectively. You get what I'm saying? And
Right.
collectively, we form a bigger, bigger, bigger platform. You get what I'm saying? We're not here. I know a few people are here for their individual gains, but they're not many because at the end of the day, we are a huge team who form a very strong security circle. So we're too strong for anybody to just break through our barriers. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
At this
at this
point,
point, we are at this point, you said something just a minute ago, Ray. And when you first started, you said that 35 million strong engaged pioneers. That is important. That is
Yeah.
very important. That means
Yeah.
that there's 35 million of us that are engaged. Now, I want people to understand what you said when you said engaged,
Yep.
and people ain't understanding this.
Yep.
On the front of the thing, right on the front of uh your page now, it says 35 million engaged
Engaged.
pioneers.
Engaged.
Engaged means people like me and you and people
Active.
that go into the app and are
Yeah.
active. Okay?
Absolutely.
Listen,
Absolutely.
that's not saying, listen, I got 200 pioneers. No, I take that back. Let me stop lying. I got 100 pioneers on my team that aren't engaged.
Exactly.
They're there, but
But
they
they're
aren't
not engaged.
engaged.
Exactly.
But guess what happens? Guess what's going to happen?
Yeah.
As soon as they reveal the price of Pi, everybody's going to become engaged.
Yeah.
And immediately it's going to balloon to over 100 million. Quick.
Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Of engaged pioneers.
Absolutely.
I believe we already passed 100 million
I
pioneers.
believe
I
we
believe
passed
that.
100 million. I believe we passed.
I just believe because I know you got way more people on your team than I have,
Yeah.
and I'm sure that they're not all
Nah,
engaged.
nah, nah. They're not engaged.
See?
It's about 15%. 15% are engaged.
That's bad.
15%. Only 15% are engaged. The rest,
Listen, I look at
send the
mine,
reminders, they don't even come and be active. You send the reminders, they don't come.
and you
And
know what?
I know all of them. Do you know what I mean?
That's crazy, man. And I know everybody on my team except
Yeah,
one person. Listen, Ray, there's someone that signed up on one of my team, man, that is one of those big investors. I don't even know how he got on my team, but I messed around and found him on Twitter on
yeah.
some lucky. I'll never be able to reveal his name or nothing
Nah,
because
nah,
I
nah.
don't.
Don't do
No
it.
way.
Don't do it.
I'm so lucky right now. He's
Yeah.
passed me. Listen, he passed me up
Oh God.
with he passed me up. He's a team member of mine and he passed me.
My God.
So I am excited to really be able
But
to meet this person whenever.
it's good. It's
And
good that you have
and
somebody like that on your team, though.
yeah, and see, like me and you right now, Ray, we don't really get any perks for signing anybody else up right now because we get ours from the lockup. So I
Exactly.
signed up a couple people recently, and they really think that it's some people think that I'm trying to scam them
Oh,
still.
man, I
Like,
don't have time for that anymore. I don't even
oh
invite
my
people.
goodness.
I don't invite people anymore, to be honest.
Right. So I'm talking about these are people that I engaged with a couple
Yep.
times, and so I know how hard it is. But I don't want pioneers to give up. Just don't believe, listen, it's going to be a lot of fun and a lot of people talking bad, and they're going to say this and they're going to say that. But that's why Ray is here. That's why I am here. That's why
Absolutely.
Chris, all these groups that we have, Twitter, all that stuff is there for all the pioneers to see. Don't take Ray's word for nothing.
Nah.
Forget what Ray said.
Yep.
Forget what I said.
Absolutely.
Go look yourself.
Yep. Do your own research. Do your own research.
Yes, go
Important.
look
And if you
yourself.
do your research and it tallies with the information we gave you, hey, that's great. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's
Then
great.
that's more reason for you guys now to say, hey, Ray gives out great information because
Exactly.
Ray won't give. I've even told Ray some stuff, and Ray will say, hey, he gonna hold up on that,
Exactly.
and let's make sure. And Ray then went and did a little background check, and okay, I was off a
Yeah,
little, but Ray fixed it. We
that's it.
came to an understanding and we said, okay, this is what this means.
Yep.
So we work together as pioneers, which everybody needs to understand that getting those groups, y'all, is very important.
Yep.
Ray, don't think that Ray is not following you because I look at Ray's Twitter and he can't follow everybody
Yeah.
because it'll blow his news feed up.
Yeah.
And I want you guys to understand that because somebody asked me why can't people respond to me? Or I can't respond to everybody on Twitter because I can't take the time to respond to everybody about everything. But know that Ray is paying attention to what you're saying, and I'm paying attention to what you're saying. and we're gonna do the best to answer the question. We have 15 people asking us the same questions.
Yep.
So we have to take the time. We'll answer one of them. We'll post it, and then everybody will get the answer. So try not to bombard Ray with as much and me with as much of that side talk. We are all about pie. That's what
Yep.
we're about. Ask us anything about it, and we there for y'all. Okay?
Absolutely. I like Modric's take here. He said you give up, you lose. Doesn't matter if it's pie or football on the field. Absolutely. I like that. I like that.
Excellent.
You can't give up. In life, you don't give up. You just keep going. You keep going. Because you give up and that will be the end of you, or whatever it is you're doing. Even if God forbid you're not feeling well, you're not gonna just let go and say, I'm not feeling well, so that's it, I'm done with life. No, you want to get better and obviously move on to greater things. So me personally, I keep telling people all the time that look, this Pi project is a long-term project. It's never been for a short-term gain. So if anybody comes in thinking that they're gonna gain after a few mining sessions here and there, I'm afraid that's not gonna happen. Do you know what I mean? You're in it because first of all, you've not invested a single penny in it. You're investing a little bit of your time, a little bit of your time. Look at us. I mean, you and me, we're mostly active, or sometimes even inactive, but active online doing stuff. You know, but we work. Everybody has a job that they do. Whichever job they do, they still work. Do you know what I mean? And sometimes I'm
Right.
at work and I get people DMing me, to do this and that. And I'm like, look, I've got paying members of my channel. You get
Exactly.
the paying members, the perks they get is to be able to DM me so I can respond to their questions and queries as quickly as possible. You get what I'm saying? Because I don't have many subscribers or many members to say, oh, I'm going to have members only sessions and members only this and members only that. But if the members increase, we may have members only sessions, members only group chats, members only group calls, and all of that. But for now, it's more general. But
Right. And he
they are
can't he
doing that.
can't like you can't make a video every day, and I understand that, right? You don't have the time.
I can't.
But um I know that you're doing the best that I can. You know what I also wanted to do? I saw something that remember we were talking last week about the validator process.
Yeah, yeah.
And I figured out exactly how that works and how that goes on. I kind of wanted to have that guy on here. Who was that? That said he was a validator from Germany. But I can't remember. But I want to explain a little bit about how it works
No,
or
say it.
what I saw.
Yeah, shoot.
Okay, so the validator process works like this. Um, um, they are once you get KYC, it takes, I guess they're saying, he said this guy that was a validator, he said it took him 2 days to get KYC. He took it, held his picture up, opened his mouth. He said it was a 5 minute process, and then it took 2 days for him to be approved. Okay. Then he said it was very simple. Then he was able to apply to be a validator. And he said that the validator, what he did was he had to ask him a few questions, and then it took about 4 days for him to become a validator. He
Right.
said once he started, he said they very little bit of information that is shown
Yeah,
to on your ID that you
absolutely.
see. Okay, so
Yep.
people who are worried about their information being given out or anything, he said there's very little that's seen. Okay, so once that happens, he approves it or he doesn't. And it's not just him. It goes through 5, 6 different people. You know what I mean? That does different things. You know what I mean? So look, he said that they pay you 1 pi per validation. Shh, man, I wish that I could be a validator.
Yeah,
Like
one pie
they
is a
don't
lot.
know. I
One
wish.
pie is a lot.
And and what's also going on is the people that have man lesser pi, those are the ones that are getting the validator first, kinda. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, yes, yes.
And I understand that because it's giving them a chance to gain more pie. You
Yeah.
know, I understand it's all good, but I still want to be a validator.
Now, I think I understand where this is coming from. Remember, I said in one of my videos a few weeks ago that there is this what's the term I used? The bootstrapping. You understand? So you've got the bootstrapping, you've got the bottlenecks and all of that. So the bottlenecking is the problems that we've had, and the bootstrapping is the solution to the bottlenecks. You get what I'm saying? So
Oh,
that's exactly what it means. And what they did was they ensured that places, regions, countries where the pioneers are not as active or the pioneers are not as enthusiastic about Pi, they had to, butter them up, boost their morale. So to do that, you get them KYC'd by the core team as quickly as possible. And then once they get KYC, you get validators from there very quickly. So the validators can get more people KYC'd in those places. So therefore, you get engaged pioneers because once they get KYC'd, they know that right, this thing is serious. Because eventually they're
right.
going to get their transferable pies moved over, or migrated from where it is
Exactly.
to their Pi wallet, and then they'll be like, "Shit, this thing is serious." You get what I'm saying?
Exactly. See, like me and you, we already know it's
We
serious.
already know it's serious. Do you know what I mean?
We know.
And they
We
know we
know
know
already.
it's serious. They know we know because they've looked at
Yes.
our engagements on the platform. They've seen it, so they
Exactly.
know that we ain't gonna give up. They know
My thing says coming soon. I
exactly.
can't wait to see. Does yours say coming soon?
Oh yes, it does say coming soon. You know,
Does yours say
it
coming
says
soon?
coming soon because I don't know if you got the KYC that I got, the Yoti one. Did you get?
Right, maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I got the Yoti KYC. So because
I'm
of
talking about where it says, you invite your teams to
oh yeah,
invite
it
your
says coming soon. Yeah, it says coming soon.
yours said coming soon too.
So yeah.
Uh, I watched one video of a dude looking at his phone, and he just dropped his whole phone and ran and started screaming. I hope that's me.
Yeah,
Okay, I hope it's you.
yeah,
I hope that's millions of pioneers. I really do.
yeah,
I believe that everybody that has held on this long is going to be rewarded. Man, listen, Pi is a means of communication as well. I hope people
well,
know that.
yeah,
Like I can get on there and message you right now, Ray. You
absolutely.
know,
Yeah, that's true.
technically.
That's
You
true.
know. Now I mean I don't know if they're allowing that yet, but I bet you I can get on there and send you some Pi right now for sure.
Yeah,
You send me that address, I can send it right now for
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
We know that that's coming.
That's coming.
Okay.
Yeah, because
And that is
we've done it in
something
the test spy. We've done it in the test spy. So
exactly.
we
That
know.
is something that all cryptocurrencies can't even do. Like, well, but some of them can. Okay.
Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Let me tell people. Listen, you can still phone in, guys. You can phone in. Brian and I will still be here, but you can phone in and ask your questions or contribute to whatever you want to say. All right, because the topic here is a successful consensus should determine the higher price of Pi. So this is a discussion we're having. Remember, that's not what I mean per se, but it's a discussion. So if you want to discuss it, if you've got any questions to ask based on that particular topic, please don't feel shy. If you want to phone in, please do that. We'll still be here for the next 17 minutes. All right.
And I would like to hear from one of these pioneers. There's some people watching.
Yes,
Somebody come on. Let us show us that the work that we doing ain't in vain. We want to hear from y'all. That's what
absolutely,
we doing it. We doing
absolutely.
it for y'all. We want to hear it, even if it's just to say, hey, I'm such and such and such and such from Ghana, and I believe in Pi. Let some people hear that. That's important.
Yep,
That's
absolutely.
important.
Absolutely, because you're watching. I get it, but at the same time, you may be thinking about something. If you are thinking about it and you feel like you may be able to share it, listen, share it because at the end of the day, we're sharing most of what we know. You get what I'm saying? We're using a platform to share what we know. So if you're here watching this and you feel like you've got a question or you've got something to add to what we're saying, please don't hesitate. Just come on. The platform is yours and do so. You know what I mean? People will be grateful. I
And
will be
what
grateful.
we don't want,
Brand
what we
will be
don't
grateful.
want, we need engagement here. Just like
Yep.
the engaged pioneers, we need you to engage here too. Come
Exactly.
on
That's
and
what it's
engage. This is the
otherwise
opportunity.
otherwise we'll stop doing the phone show and I'll just come in and do a show and go. Do you know what I mean? I'll just do a
That's
show.
right. We want to hear from y'all.
Yeah, we want to hear from you. That's why we have this here. So if you can come on here and say what you want to say within reason, of course, say what you want to say. and we will give you the platform. If it's 5 minutes, 2 minutes, whatever, we'll give you the platform to do that. That's why we're here. That's why we're here. On every Sunday, we try our best to give you certain information that you'll not get anywhere. You get what I'm saying? You'll never get that anywhere. That I can say that with every confidence, that you can't get it from anywhere. So every Sunday we come here, whatever information we've got, and we know that every week the core team give us some information. We know that. You know what I mean? So every week we get some information. We try to break it down for everyone here. So when you're here, if you've got anything to ask or say, please do that. You know what I mean? Please do that. Don't hesitate. Modric here is saying that he's from Oklahoma, recent HBCU grad.
Oh, come on in here. Call on in here. I
Yes,
would
yes,
love to hear from you. Call on
exactly.
in here.
Modric Shoemake, come here, man. Modric Shoe.
Yeah, I would love to hear from you.
Yes,
College college graduate. Oh, hysterical
exactly.
black college. Come on in here.
Come on here, Modric. Come here and have a conversation with us. You know what I mean? You've been contributing a lot. I've been seeing your comments. They're all great comments. Come here and show your face, my guy. Show your face, and let's have a proper conversation. Yeah, we would love to have you here. We would love it. We would love it. This is a friendly, very what's the word I want to use? Oh, there's a word I want to use, but I can't find it. But it's a very friendly environment here. We don't disprove of any opinion that anyone has. Do you know what I mean? We accept everybody's opinion. Remember, one way or another, as long as it's within reason, we accept it. Your opinion matters to us. It can counter us. We don't mind. At the end of the day, your opinion, we respect that. You get what I'm saying? So come here, say what you want to say, as long as it's within reason and within context as well. We would accept that. I've got someone here saying, "Hi Ray, what's up, bro? You're doing a great work. Thank you so much. I have lots to say." Yeah, my guy said he has lots to say. Modric says he has lots to say. So yeah, we can't wait to have you here, my guy. The link, let me share it again. So maybe you've lost the link. Let me share it. The link is right there. It's coming. Yes, it's in the chat right now. So it's in the chat. I've just put it on the screen. So you can click on it. And yeah, I've got one guy coming in very soon. I think it's Akin Fenwa, but his link is not great. His link is not great. When he gets links back, he gets his link back, I'll get him here and he will have something to say. But yeah, we can listen, even if all of you want to code in, we're here, we're ready for you. Do you know what I mean? We're ready for you. So just come on here and let's have a conversation, guys. Brad, I want to ask you something. Uh yeah, I wanted to ask you something. So with respect to, because lately I speak a lot about the price of Pi because a lot of people tend to give their own opinion on what the price of Pi should be or could be. And you and I have our own opinion on what we believe the price could be in the form of range. Um, when it comes to the price of Pi, I know you very strongly opinionated in that, which is very much respectable and respected, of course, by me, 100%. But I've heard people, especially on, I think it's Pi Revolution on Telegram, say that Pi, you've got a few pessimists there. Remember that. There's always, in every 100 optimists, you're going to have two pessimists. It's always a fact, right? So you've got a few pessimists there who say that Pi will amount to nothing. Could you let the people here know why we counter that particular notion?
No problem. That's an easy one. Number one, me and you and the pioneers that are here now, it can't fail. We're backing it ourselves.
Yep.
You're backing it, Ray. I'm
Yep.
backing it. Joe's backing it. Our groups are backing it. All the pioneers are backing it. I know a place that if Pi is getting ready to fail, I know a place I can tell everybody you can go buy you a Lamborghini as soon as Mainnet
Yep.
with your Pi coins. If you
Absolutely.
have 50 of them, I'll show you a place. I don't care what's going on. You can go buy you a brand new Lamborghini. That's why we're not going to fail, because we have too many people that are backing it. The community is backing it. We have utility. What your utility means it's like basketball. When you have a utility man, he can play every position. we can do everything with our Pi. We can send it to across the world. We can buy things with it. We can travel with it. We can do everything with it. Pi is a revolution. We, I remember Jonathan said something. Pi is something that nobody has ever seen before. Bitcoin still. Bitcoin was the prototype. Pi
Yep.
is the king.
Uh-huh.
Pi is everything that Bitcoin tried to be, but we achieved it. And
Yep.
we're still growing and we're just starting. Okay. Pi is a grown man already. People
Yep.
just don't know it. So when we step onto the scene, everybody's going to sell their little bit of whatever it is they got to buy some of the little Pi in circulation to
Absolutely.
mine like we are, because you're going to get so much from the fees. Can you imagine if a Pi coin is $50,000? Even if that, the fees off of it, even if it's 10,000, even if it's 1,000, the fees are amazing. So
Yep.
you don't even have to worry about Pi. Listen, Pi can't fail. Core
No,
team ain't took no money yet.
it won't fail.
Nope.
They ain't took no money yet.
All right, we've got Nate here, Nate Hawthorne. Let's get Nate here. You're new. Obviously, I've seen you chat in some of the views, some of the contents I've made. But
Yes, sir.
today is your first time,
How you doing, Nate?
on screen.
Doing
So,
good, man. I just want to show my
All
face. Say
yeah,
I
right,
support the channel, man.
all
absolutely.
right, man. That's good to hear. Where you
Yes,
from,
sir.
bro?
Florida.
Oh, Florida. I just left Florida last year. I had a nice time. I had a nice
Hello.
time. Florida, I can't wait to go back.
Good
They got a
day, Ray.
travel service, Pi to Go. It's
Yes,
coming.
sir.
Pi to Go is going to let me travel anywhere I want to.
Come on.
And I can't wait to travel down there to Florida. I will
I'm
make
one of the
sure
biggest supporters here.
When I get to Florida, I will look you up too. Okay?
All right. Come on, man.
Definitely.
All right.
One
So
thing I
we've got,
want to tell.
yeah,
I
we've
want to
got.
tell one thing, Ray.
All right, go on, Nate.
The white paper, man. Everybody do need to read the white paper, and they
Yep.
haven't lied about one thing yet. That's one thing I got to say about it, Ray.
Listen,
Absolutely,
it's very
absolutely,
important.
Nate. Listen, you've been on this channel for a while, but obviously you're showing your face today, and I'm really glad to see you. I've got Modric here. Let me get Modric on
All
and
right.
unmute him and see what he's got to say. Modric, my guy, the
Yes,
university graduate. What's
yes, sir. Yes,
All
sir.
right.
All right,
University graduate.
Yep.
man. Honestly, I've been hearing what you guys have been. I've been coming into Mr. Ray's show for the last few months,
Uh-huh.
and when I tell you he has been spot on, like you can watch every video and you can go back all the way to the beginning.
Yep.
And it's crazy because what I did a little test. My name is Mordred Shoebank. I'm from
Yeah.
Oklahoma. I'm
I'm
an
calling from
HBCU
Nigeria,
grad.
though.
I was also an
Mr. Brian,
administrator.
I see you.
Yes, I was also an
And
administrator at an HBCU.
I like.
Yep.
And what I did was I downloaded a few apps. I don't know if you guys know about Cheat Moon or B Network or
Yep.
Star Network.
I know
I
them.
did it. I did the same thing. I downloaded those apps. I started mining on those. It's free. It's free. And those come out with the Cheat Moon with their little white papers. I followed exactly what Mr. Ray said. Look at the white paper. See if they're following they're doing the exact same
The
thing.
exact same thing. Yep.
So, and right now
And see,
we're entering a time where it's it's a massive disagreement on powers that be when it comes to, the middle class,
Yep.
people of other colors getting or coming onto be with income.
Yep.
And so now, right now, we're in a time where you have one chance.
Yep.
You have one chance. And it doesn't take much. You have a phone. As long as you have some cellular Wi-Fi connection, you don't even have to have the phone on.
No.
You just have to have cellular connection.
That's it.
And you can
amazing. They have given
wow,
they have given everybody an opportunity.
an
Okay,
opportunity.
and I listen. You know what? I started watching, and I gotta give him a shout out because he is just Robert Kiyosaki. Okay, this man, and he's Donald Trump friend, and I wasn't really too keen on Donald Trump and all that. But you know what? I couldn't say nothing, man. He listen, the guy's smart.
Yep. He is.
Okay,
Wow.
and it doesn't mean that you have to agree with them politically or anything, but everybody should start listening to some of the stuff that he has to say. You know, I don't agree with all of it, but he's there for you to get the information from. It's out here right now.
Yes.
It's out
Yes.
here. Do I think he knows about Pi Network? Without a doubt. Without a doubt. I know he does.
He does.
Do I do he listen? The stock market, everything that's going on right now, you don't have to put $1 into this.
Nope.
This is an opportunity right now for everybody equally to make money and have a better life right now.
But
Especially with all the other cryptocurrencies that you said, I have those too.
one
Okay,
one
I do.
one thing that
Listen,
I have to say is I completely agree with what you said with Mr. Robert Kiyosaki because like I said earlier in the chat, it's all destiny. Before I even knew about Pi Network, I don't know if you guys know about the little selling they'll have the little open markets you can you know where they'll have the colognes and you can sell the colognes or you could sell like foods or nutrition beverages. I was doing that. The first book that they have you buy yourself, they
Yep.
make you spend $300, $300 or $400 yourself to get into their group, is a book from Robert Kiyosaki.
Oh yeah.
And I
100%.
had
wow.
I had no idea who he even was until I
Yep.
had
Me
read
either.
that book. And
Me
then
either.
slowly after I had bought it myself,
Let me tell you something.
then I started hearing about it more and more and more and more people start talking. I need to get into
Smart.
anything that's involved
Smart.
when
Yep.
his
Let me tell you
name.
something. Let me tell you what Robert Kiyosaki said. What made me get involved with his stuff. He said something years ago, maybe 2, 3 years ago. I don't know the specific year, but he said something. He said, "Money, cash, has no value. When you look at cash, it has no value whatsoever. What you need is an asset. You get what I'm saying? Something you can look at and say, has this thing got value?
Value.
And
Exactly.
you have to
And
look
it's
Wow.
at it
like
and ask yourself a question. Has it got value? Can anything dislodge it? Can anything alter the value that it has? If nothing can't, that's what you need to look at. And so he told
exactly.
people,
So
you
he
go
he
and you get gold. If you look at gold,
exactly go right,
gold,
exactly. Now
nothing
we
has beat
know
the value of
now
gold.
listen, we know that gold may not go to $1 billion, you know what I mean? But one thing you do know about gold, that if the money gets messed up, you still got the gold.
You
You
still
Now
got
got
don't
the
get me
gold.
wrong,
value.
crypto
Value.
and crypto right now is allowing you to have an asset
An
that you
asset.
can move. Like gold, you can't just move a whole bunch of it. You got to
No,
keep it off in a mine somewhere. You know what I
exactly.
mean? But
Exactly.
you need to have it. Silver, you need to have it.
You need to have
But
it
crypto is allowing you to take your money with you.
with
That's
you.
all that is.
That's what it
And
is.
Pi is allowing you to take your money.
Why do we have our
Like
wallet? Why do
it's
we have our
allowing
wallet?
you to take your
You know,
ID.
exactly.
Pi is allowing you to take. You can leave their country. I can come see you, Ray, without $1 in my pocket and
Nothing.
only Pi.
Nothing.
And own
Nothing.
some pie. Own
Just
some
some
pie.
pie.
Only Pi.
Old
It's
pie.
amazing.
You know,
Let me
and
hear.
one
Let's hear.
say before I bring in Amar, one thing I'm gonna say is that with all the utility platforms that we're creating, trust me, we're gonna get thousands and thousands of utility platforms. It's not hundreds, thousands and thousands of
Wow.
utility platforms. Trust me, I'm not joking. It's in the pipeline. It's in the pipeline. It's yet to happen. What you're seeing right now, what you think you're seeing right now, is the tip of the iceberg. You get what I mean? This
If y'all don't think that
it's not a network, it's an ecosystem, it's an economy. You get what I'm
there
saying?
are so many, listen, there are so
Yeah.
many people connected to the Pi blockchain already
Oh,
that
yes.
listen, I don't even really understand all of it like that. I can't even get my
No,
little brain
you
wrapped
can't wrap your
around
head
all
around
this
it. You
stuff.
can't wrap
Yes.
your head around
Yes.
it.
It's
It is
so
that,
much.
it's
Listen, it's
huge.
so much that's going on that I get stuck. Like,
Brian, let me bring
it's
Amma in. Let me bring Amma in. He's been waiting for a while. Let me bring him in. Amma, my guy. Yes, he's calling from
Namaste.
Nepal. Now you see how international our whole thing is. He's calling from Nepal. You
Yeah,
understand?
Wow.
Right now, as we speak, probably in Nepal, it's about 9 p.m. 9 p.m. Right? Or is it 10 p.m.?
7:49.
7:40.
7:49.
Wow.
Right.
It's
7:50.
7:49. 7:50. Right. So p.m. at the moment.
Yeah.
Now, this is our guy. Obviously, he comes online with us and he speaks. What have you got to say today, my guy?
I all this channel is great. I always enjoy you and yeah, obviously Brian. Oh my god, he's amazing. I
Yeah,
like
Brian is
his
amazing.
words.
Come on, Brian is
He's amazing.
thank you, brother. I appreciate that.
One thing I noticed. Do you also notice that our pie chat rooms seems to be very clear? You know, there is no vulgarity, anything. There is one. This is the only chat rooms we have in the world where
Yep.
there is no vulgarity, because everyone is afraid, you know, if they type something abusing, they will be banned.
Oh
Nobody want to
yes.
be banned,
100%.
you know? So our chat rooms is one of the cleanest
Yeah,
chat
this is a
room
good
ever.
point he's making. I love that.
Yeah.
Listen, Pi is secure.
No.
Pi is secure.
So secure.
And
Yeah.
listen, Amar, you said you from
Nobody
Nepal?
will go there. Yeah.
Woo!
Ah,
I would love to come.
nobody.
Listen,
Yeah,
and
come
yeah.
on.
and you know, I always believe what I believe, you know. What I believe is what I should explore, you know. So
Yep.
I believe Pi. So I'm here with you guys.
Yep.
I agree.
That's
I agree. It's I believe Pi is life changing. And I believe it's already changed my life and I don't have much of it. I
Yep.
don't have
Hey,
much.
listen, brother, listen. Y'all don't listen, man. I have learned so much from Pi as far as cryptocurrency, as far as life, as far as being consistent at doing something every day. Listen, I wake up, I be hurt when I miss my mining time.
Oh
Okay.
my,
I'm hurt. I'm hurt.
oh my
And,
God.
and it's a way of life because number one, I know it's so easy.
Yep.
I know it's so easy and it doesn't take that much of my time.
No.
Okay. And I know what's going to come of it, but it's going to help you in life. You're going to start being early for everything because
Wow.
you know, yeah, and here it is in life from now on. You're not going to be late. You're going to have time to do it. Pi is going to give you everybody that has a job that has been working now for Pi Network. Your job, you can forget about that. You're going to be working for Pi Network for the rest of your life. I
Absolutely.
promise you that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody, listen, the schooling that you went to, brother. Listen, I've been to college too. I didn't graduate.
Yeah.
Smack me. But you know what? I've learned more from Pi Network. You ain't going to believe
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
Than I've
Yes.
learned from all my years of college.
Yes.
I learned
Yes.
more about from Pi Network about life
Yep.
than
Mr.
I've learned
Brian.
all my
Mr.
years of college.
Brian. After
Yes.
I
it's
seen
life.
the
Life.
Yeah.
direction,
Brian, preach, Brian.
Pi is
Nate,
life.
Nate said preach.
the information that you especially gave, like when everybody was just putting that Pi is just gonna start at $1 or 75 cents. Look, when
Doesn't
you
make
started
sense.
putting your insight in it, Mr. Brown, I quit my job. I quit
Listen,
my job.
listen.
I started working for myself. I went and DoorDash. I DoorDash till this day. I'm working for myself.
There is
listen,
I'm starting to
story
put Pi first,
in every
Pi
pioneer.
first, myself
man,
second,
bro,
family,
that hurt. Listen, bro,
family.
listen, man, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. That just brought a tear to my eye, man. Damn, I can't be crying on here, man.
You can't
That
it
ain't,
because
that ain't
because
no
you guys
dude.
are family.
That meant,
You
listen,
guys
that
are
meant a lot to
family.
me, bro. Because I put a lot of work into this, straight up. I have, man, I have, bro. And
Let me tell you guys
shit, and
something.
it,
Let me tell you guys something.
man, like, excuse me, y'all. Damn,
Let me tell you guys something
damn,
before we end the show.
damn.
You know, when I
I
started,
heard that hit me there, bro. Thank you,
yeah,
man.
I know, Brian. That's why I
Damn,
put you down. I put you down. I don't want you to be on the screen.
damn, bro. Damn. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you, man.
Listen,
Damn.
when I started the channel, I didn't know what I was gonna
Mm,
do. Like, you know, I was thinking,
man.
I'm gonna do soccer football. I'm gonna
Yeah.
do all of that. But
Yeah.
eventually, I ended up on Pi because I'd been on Pi since 2019, September 2019. Now, when I started doing the Pi shows, I realized that a lot of people began to love it. Do you know what I mean? A lot of people began to love it. And I've had a lot of people come through this channel. People came through, they knew nothing about Pi. You know, they knew nothing about Pi, like nothing. I mean that. Now, they've come through and they're thanking me that, listen, this whole thing I set up, you know, I've brought people along that have been able to share their opinions, and people have been able to ask reasonable questions, tangible reasons for their questions. And we've ended up having a community where people are coming from all walks of life with their own ideologies. Remember that? With their own ideologies. I'm not talking about my ideas, their ideas. And it all culminates into one. You get what I'm saying? Pi Network. Pi Network. Listen, when I come here and I'm doing these shows, I have a job. Remember, I work. I work for Samsung. I work. But it feels like Pi is more primary to me than my work. You get what I'm saying? That's how it feels. So when I'm doing YouTube, I'm recording shows, editing them, releasing them. I'm not joking. Yes, I may laugh, I may do all these little things, I'll be right back, blah, blah, blah. That's just part of the fun, right? But in all seriousness, Pi has always been at the forefront of everything I do right now. Apart from my children, of course, apart from my children, the rest, Pi Network is like the forefront of everything that I do
And
because
see,
I know where this is going. You get what
me
I'm saying?
too, man.
Going.
And I have invested a lot of my time. See, like me, like my son, I don't even really get to do as much as I want to, is because my baby mama is really taking care of everything for that part right now. You know what I mean? And I'm giving a lot of my time to Pi, not making a dollar for it. And but it's something that I believe in. I really do. I believe in it. There's a lot of crypto projects,
Brian,
and
could
I
you
just
explain
believe
this
in it.
to people? You know, today I'm not feeling that well. So could you explain the Pi utility to gaming trend? Because I said explain more about Pi utility. Just tell him what Pi utility is all about so he would
Okay,
understand.
well, Pi Utility is our community. Pi Utility is our apps, the apps that we're gonna have. Pi Utility is the people that are backing Pi Network. Pi Utility
Yes.
is being able to send money to China in 8 seconds from here,
Yes.
if you want to. Pi Utility is being able to send a message to Ray right now in 8 seconds and to wherever he's at. Pi Utility is being able to leave your front door without any money and go see Ray. Pi Utility is being able to go to y'all better get on y'all better listen. I listen, and I also got listen. Ray is Pi Utility.
Yes.
Okay, this
Yes.
platform right here. This is utility. There aren't many shows that are about to let you call in and engage and talk about the Pi network or the whatever network it is. I don't even want to mention no other network because don't no other network matter right now. Everybody needs to know that.
Yes.
Pi is the king. Pi has everything. That's the utility. Pi, this show right here is gonna be one of the biggest ones in the world. You're gonna put
Yes.
Ray right on top of it because
Yes.
he's first. Ray is being an innovator right now. Pi is innovation. So that's where the utility comes in.
You know
Go
what?
ahead and buy, go
I'm gonna,
ahead and go buy you a Lamborghini with your Pi and
yes,
see how much utility you got.
I'm gonna
Yes.
explain this one later on. This question, I'm gonna explain it myself. But before I do that, I'm gonna let Joseph come in. I've got Joseph here, so let me let Joseph come in. So Joseph, where are we watching from? And what
Hey,
have we got?
brothers. Sorry, I've just
All
got a car.
right, how you
Can
doing,
you hear
brother?
me?
How you
Can you hear
Yes, we
doing?
me?
hear you. Yes.
Yes, yes, we
I'm
can hear
ringing
you.
from. Yeah, I'm ringing from Germany. It's a beautiful day, as you can see.
Oh yeah, I can see. Look at the weather, man.
Okay.
Good.
Okay, but I'm not from Germany. I'm originally from New Zealand.
Right.
But
right.
What I like to say, guys, is that the whole world is entering into a phase of digital currency.
Right.
If you daily you look on the news, right?
Yep.
Every country now are building a blockchain for digital currencies. Fiat money, like you were saying, Ray, is phasing out.
Oh yeah.
Give it a year or two. Give it a year or two, brothers, sisters. Fiat cash will be phased out, and we will enter into a blockchain era where everything will be digital currency. Once that happens, we as we have a wonderful opportunity with the Pi network, right? The most important thing for us at the moment with Pi is to get those utilities up and running. When they're up and running, we have value. We have much more value behind the Pi coin. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So that's really important at the moment. Is once those utilities are up and running, Pi will skyrocket.
100%.
At the moment, I'm also having problems getting people onto my team because they think it's rubbish.
Oh yeah.
But in due time, when we are listed, when we're at the moment we're in closed network. But when we become listed and people see what we have here, like you said, Pi will skyrocket. Not only that, like I said, we are entering into a digital era. Everything is going digital at the moment. The UK, the European Union has just announced just recently, many of you know this, that they have built a blockchain. They're waiting to incorporate it. Where I come from in New Zealand, they're in the small phases of entering into blockchain. Africa, South America, America itself, all these countries are investing in blockchain.
Wow.
It's wonderful.
Wow.
The whole world is investing in blockchain. This is a major thing.
That's amazing.
It's major.
That's amazing.
And let's just know that if the whole world is investing in blockchain and
Yep.
you can't get Pi except to mine it like everybody else
Absolutely,
right
brother.
now.
Exactly.
You know how important that is? Nobody can buy it up. So when it comes out, the little bits that are going.
Brian, I'm saying to you what you said to us back a few months ago. My Pi isn't going for $2, $10.
No.
And just another thing, guys. The mining rates may seem like because it's reducing smaller and smaller and smaller. That's a good thing. It's not a bad thing.
No, it's a good thing.
It's a great thing.
It's absolutely a great thing.
Scarcity.
Hey, that means that it's slow. It's slower to get. It's slower to get, which means it's harder to get, which means it's more valuable.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Right.
Amen.
So, Joseph, so nice to see you. Obviously, I've seen you chat all the time in the.
Well, it's nice to meet you guys.
Nice
to meet you.
I hope
you as well.
Time. Yeah, I hope you do come on from time to time. Very nice seeing you. All right.
Thank you.
Enjoy your day, in the sun. All right.
Thank you.
All right. See you. Yeah. So that's our guy, Joseph. That's the first time he's actually had a chat with us, but I normally see him in the comment section and stuff. Let's see this guy's question. Now, this is a very important question, which I wanted to answer. This question. He's saying that how can we hit $10 with 10 billion supply? Now, I've been preaching this over and over and over and over, and it seems like it's fell on deaf ears. We will never hit 10 billion coins. Remember that. That will not get there. You know why I'm saying that?
100 billion? Is that 100 billion?
100 billion. Sorry.
100 billion. Okay.
Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because, first of all, each month we reduce the base mining rate. Each month we reduce the base mining rate. You need to ask yourself, why are we doing so? That is the question. Why are we reducing the base mining rate each month? Is to create scarcity. And if there is scarcity, whilst we are locking up, remember there is a lockup. People don't even know that there is a lockup. I don't know about there is a lockup. You know what I mean? So,
Listen, people that are locked up. Listen, people that locked up 90% and 100% and all that like that.
yeah,
They are swallowing up the coins right
that's
now.
what I'm saying. They're
Like
swallowing.
it's swallowing them up
You know,
because number one, those coins that they have are gone.
are
The
gone.
coins that they're making, 90% of them are gone.
Yep.
So, and they're making them at a higher rate, a faster rate than everybody.
Exactly.
So, and they're reducing the rate. So everybody that's joining up right now, you know how long? Listen, everybody that had the supply is important. I'm not even gonna lie, and the market cap and all that stuff, man. But people can't look at that like the same as any other cryptocurrency. It's not the same because they don't have the utility.
They don't have
The
it.
Pi ecosystem
They don't have it.
is strong and very important. That's why the supply is not really gonna really listen. The market cap and all that it's important, but it's not. Y'all, I don't even really know how to explain it yet. Put it like this: when I do figure it out, I'll be on Ray's show quick to tell y'all exactly. I'm gonna work on that this week, especially because this man quit his job and believe in me, just like I believe in Pi. So I'm gonna do it.
Look, hey, this is what I have to say. This is what I have to say, Mr. Brian. And it's all going back to the value. How much Pi do you have and what do you value that? And I'm gonna stand on that. I'm standing on that for the next 10 years. I have 90% locked up. And I'm gonna do that for the next 6 years. It's all about your value. How much do you have locked up and what do you value that as?
And that's what Robert Kiyosaki said too. Just like you said, you have a few, you got 18 different cryptocurrencies or whatever. That's right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Don't just wait on Pi. You better put y'all money in something other than the dollar. And by you having Pi network, and it's an asset right now. It's an asset. It's not about which one you got. Robert Kiyosaki said it's just a matter of how much.
How much?
How much silver you got? How much Pi you got? That's important right now.
Absolutely.
That's important right now. And it is still early. It's still early, y'all. So don't think that y'all missed the boat. One Pi coin right now is important. Okay?
Lockup is definitely reducing the circulating supply.
Yep. So this guy asked the question. Obviously, you've answered it, Modric. Listen, A or I Omero. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. IZ Omero. The lockup is definitely to reduce the circulation, 100%. You know, we're creating that, and the less it circulates, the higher the value of Pi. You understand? So if we value our Pi, we need to lock up more. That's the whole creation of the lockup. The core team came up with this idea. First of all, it was just an idea. An idea. Remember, it was an idea. And this idea is becoming reality. You get what I'm saying? Just bear that in mind, all of you. It was an idea.
And everybody need to also understand Pi Core Team didn't come up with this idea yesterday. Exactly. They came up with this idea 3 years ago.
That's what I'm trying to say.
3 years ago, they came up with this.
Yep.
So believe all these other things that are locking up now, they're doing the lockup for the lockup period. They got that from Pi. They got that from Pi.
I want to say something to finish it off. And let me say something to finish it off. You might laugh. It's funny, but it's cool. Right now, some of us are too dedicated to what we're doing with Pi, right? Because of that, we may have lost some friendships, girlfriends. If you're a woman, you may have lost your boyfriend. If you're a woman, you may have lost your husband. If you're a man, you may have lost your wife. I hope not. I hope not. I hope not. But moment we hit that point where Pi is, let's say hypothetically, $1,000. Let's say hypothetically, right? $1,000. Suddenly, they hear that Pi that you dedicated most of your time to which is the reason why they left. It's now $1,000 per pie, and they're well aware of how much pie you may have amassed. Yeah,
In comes the haters, and out comes the security.
exactly. And
Ain't worried about it.
suddenly your friends begin to resurface, right? They begin to resurface nowhere, and your girlfriends and your boyfriends begin to resurface as well. They start calling you. They start sending you WhatsApps and DMing you here and there. You're like, shit, where are all these people coming from? Well,
Yes,
they're
but you
coming
know
from.
what, y'all?
They're
But you
coming
know
from.
what?
That's what they're
Sign
coming
them
from.
up anyway. Sign them up anyway.
Listen,
Sign them up anyway.
we're not stingy
But it's
people.
coming.
We're good people. You understand? We're good people. We're good
Right.
people who do good things. That's all we're trying to do. You know, but somewhere along the line, people might have thought we might have lost our way. You get what I'm saying? People might have thought we might have lost our way. Unfortunately, they lost their way.
Yes, I've
Well,
turned down
they lost
jobs.
their way.
I've turned down job offers. Listen, I didn't lost friends. I didn't lost family members, everything. And it may be because of me, maybe because I'm too pie. I'm too much pie. You know what I mean? But I really go hard for people that I care about. Like, damn, it'd be a bunch of single mothers that are on my thing that I pushed hard for. Like, I know y'all having a hard time with the economy. Teachers, they just take their pension. I would love to sign up every teacher in the world right now.
Oh,
Please. You know, police officers.
You know,
All
all
this
these
stuff is
people that
getting
are
ready to
working so
disappear.
hard. Yeah, they're working so hard and getting so little for what
And
they
they
do.
get nothing.
You know,
Listen, I know some waitresses. I
pathetic.
know some waitresses, some little hosts and all that. They working so hard. I'm
Yeah.
watching millionaires walk into places, man, and throwing money away.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I'm looking at all these people that are struggling, and I just want them all to push this button so bad
So badly.
because it's so simple,
Mr.
and it
Brian,
hurts me sometimes, man.
this is a way I think about it though. Sometimes I see people and I've even
Guys,
gotten
I
my
like
girl.
black button, guys. If you're just joining,
I've
like
I've gotten 3 friends. I've even gotten my girl into getting in pie. I tell
absolutely.
them one thing: look, you already work every day to pay yourself. Why don't you press that button and pay yourself twice?
Yep.
Hey
You
man,
get paid
hey
twice
man, bro. Hey man, you ain't losing
for the
nothing
same amount of time. For the same amount of time, you're getting paid twice, and you're
for
possibly
less
putting away
time. For
money
less time.
for the less time. Pay yourself twice. Just take that time, download Star Network Pi, whatever you love, whatever you have a lot of love for. Download that app, mine away. Pay yourself twice. Why not?
And I'm not even gonna lie, I got some coins and some other ones, and I can't wait to sell them and donate it to the Pi ecosystem because that's exactly what I'm
Wow.
about to do.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
I
yeah.
got some. I got a whole bunch of different ones. I'm learning how to use their wallets. Soon as I can figure out how to transfer them all, I'm about to donate it to all our groups, all of them,
That's
all
creating
of them.
utility. Creating utility.
Yes, yes, I'm the utility man. I ain't got no store. I ain't got nothing, but I got a mouth and I got a brain. I got some legs. I'm gonna walk and knock on doors, and people gonna get sick of me, and then I'm gonna disappear on the planet.
Yep. All right, let's do this. We've gone past it by 23 minutes, but I'm okay with that because the conversation we've had has been constructive and productive. Now, Modric, today's your first day being here. Listen, Brian and I appreciate you being here. We would love for you to be here more often if you love to.
Yes, sir.
We'll be honored to have you here. Anybody that comes here to give us anything constructive, we're always happy to have them. Remember, we're all one people. I keep saying that. We don't do discrimination here. We don't discriminate amongst anyone whatsoever. We're one big, big happy family, which is the Pi Network family. Do you know what I mean? And
Yes, sir.
we have to ensure that whatever we do, we put Pi at the forefront when we're on this platform. Do you know what I mean? So that's why
Yes, sir.
and if it's anything personal, we go to the DM level and we DM each other and see what everything is about. But here, nothing personal. Everything is all about Pi, and that's what we do. Do you know what I
I
mean?
love it. I love it.
Listen, if you've got anything, you can ask me, ask Brian, ask Chris, ask Joe. You know, all of these people are there for you. You can DM us on Facebook Messenger, Twitter as well. Do you know what I mean? We're always there. Spread the word out there. Let people know what we do here, because what
Yes,
we
sir.
do here is what matters. We're trying to do things for everyone on the Pi network ecosystem. Do you know what I
Yes,
mean?
sir.
And yeah, we'd love to have you here most of the times. To be honest,
I would love to come back, and I believe most of you guys follow me. I'm the pizza delivery pie
Oh
on
yeah,
Twitter.
Oh, okay, I do. Oh,
You're
that's you.
I
That's
had
you.
to
All
come.
right,
I
my
had to come
man.
sneaky. I had to come
Okay.
sneaky. I couldn't let you know
see.
who I was, but
All right, brother. I see.
Right. So you're the
Hey,
guy.
listen, man.
I'm feeling
Listen.
that.
Hey, before y'all end the show, everybody that is here that is on Twitter and you are a member of the Pi Network, where they trying to get everybody to put the Pi sign behind their name so that people will know that you're a part of the Pi Network. Okay. So if you're on Twitter, put the Pi sign behind your name so that we can bring um more awareness to the Pi Network.
Absolutely. I mean, obviously, next Friday, 27th, I do have a space thing I'm doing. Brian is definitely going to be there. I know Modric, you're going to be there.
yes,
I
sir.
know Nate is going to be there. Chris is going to be there. I know a lot of people. All the other people like is it Vindicate? Yeah, Vindicate is going to be there. Vindicated, he's going to be there as well. So I've got a lot of people that are going to be there. We all like help one another. That's what we do over there. So when one is hosting something, we all go there to help them. So yeah, I know you're gonna be there. I'm gonna talk about. I think let me just give you a caption of what I'm gonna talk about, so you know exactly what it is about, so you can prepare what you want to prepare to talk about that day. I think it's about. Let me see. Yeah, what I'm gonna talk about is how have you contributed to the transcendence of Pi Network? How have you contributed to the transcendence of Pi Network? So each and every person that wants to say something would have the opportunity and the platform to say what they want to say about that particular question, which is what we're going to discuss on that day. I know we'll discuss other things, but that is the center of the whole thing.
Yes,
Nate is saying, Ray, start a donation because we support you. We want to watch this channel grow.
yes.
This is something that it puts a smile on my face when I see something like that from Nate.
That is, listen,
Nate,
we definitely appreciate y'all for sure. 'Cause
listen,
it is,
I'm happy to support everybody. So whatever anyone can do to support the channel, I'll be much more appreciative with that. You know what I mean? And listen, it's all about helping one another. That's what we're trying to do here. You know what I mean? We've got Idris from Algeria here. You see, lots of other countries. Hi, brothers. We are the new family. We are the Pi family. Love you all, brothers. Idris from Algeria. You see, so that's what it is, really. It's one big family. And there are no discriminations here, like I keep saying.
Love you. Love all of you guys.
we love y'all, brother. Yes, we do.
We don't talk about countries and race and all of that. We don't talk about that. I mean, if you're from the
We
US,
all listen. We pioneers. That's
exactly.
what we got.
Oh, boy.
We bleed. We
Yeah.
bleed. We bleed Pi Network. We don't got. We don't got. Our blood ain't red. It's the color 3.14, whatever that color is. That's our
it.
blood.
That's it. You know what
What's
I mean?
wrong with them?
That's it, guys. Listen, thank you so much, Modric. Thank you so much, Brian. Listen, we will do this all over again on Sunday, but Friday, remember, Twitter, we've got something going on there, so share it with people, let them attend, and let's see how it goes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, peace.
Peace.
Race United.